Hello and welcome back to the Wolf Den. I'm your host, Liza Wolf, and today we're going to be taking a step back and we're going to be looking at Spire Horizon Online overall. Now, I've played this for a little while now. I won't say exactly how long, but it's probably been at least 2 months, and I've had a lot of fun with it, honestly. So I want to kind of highlight all of the things that I've noticed that might interest you in this game. Now, before we actually jump into that, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. This way you get a chance to see videos like this. Every day I go through and I look for something new to showcase to kind of help you make a decision on whether or not you want to try out a demo for yourself or potentially even buy a game outright. Now, if you are interested in Spire Horizon Online, I do have some keys available. So I'm going to ask a couple of things of you if you want to obtain one of those keys. This way I can progress in my milestones as well as help build the community as far as Spire Horizon Online is concerned. Now, I am trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of 2025. So that gives me a long time, but that is my milestone for this year. It's just 100 subscribers. Now, we're already about halfway there. We're almost to 50. So if you want one of these keys to get into this game for free, I'm going to ask two things of you. The first thing is subscribe to the channel. And the second thing is just to email me at lozawolfgaming@gmail.com. Now, if you want to add a comment on this video, feel free to do so. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the game, what you're excited about, what you have potential concerns about the game. And hopefully I can clear up some of those concerns or reply to your comments as you're commenting. Now, a couple of things that I want to highlight about this game. The first thing being that it has a pretty good community going on right now. Now, you'll notice in the background we have this group of adventurers coming over here to slay this boss. This is the early on Megalodon boss, level 25. And there is a group of 4 over here fighting it. And you'll notice one of them is a higher level. And I will tell you that the current level cap is 79. The game is not fully released yet, so it's a good chance for you to jump into the game now and get caught back up with everybody that's currently at the level cap, to where you're not joining in late. Now, the game is due to be released fully the 14th of March. All right, so not too far off of when this video is released. All right, another thing that's pretty cool about this game is that there is no party system currently. I don't know whether or not the developer is planning on making a party system once the full game is released, but currently it doesn't matter what your level is. If you just happen to hit the monster that everybody else is fighting, the moment it dies, if it dies successfully, you get all the rewards from it, just like everybody else that had happened to tag that boss or monster as well. All right, if I was to come up to this Megalodon right now and just tap it once, the moment it dies, no matter where I'm at in the world, all right, I would get rewards for it, all right, experience and so forth and so on. So right now would be a good chance for you to jump on while all of the in-game or the current lead players are kind of working out or grinding out those final materials for the in-game. If you jump on now, you can potentially get a lot of us that are just looking for something to do to come out and help you grind up some experience from these bosses in earlier stages. Now, I will say that one of the things I've noticed is that for the grind from level 1 up to that first cap to get to the new area, level 30, is a little harder than most of the rest of the game. The rest of the game, you can get a lot of experience from just the quests that are available. So from 1 to 30, really it's from level 25 to 30 before you get to reach that next area. It's hard for some players. So just stick with it. Ask for help when you can. Like I said, this is a great way to grind out some experience, especially if there's a level 79 or higher level that can come and kind of help you grind out some material. And we don't care. We'll come help you no matter what the circumstances is. Now, you can either reach out on Discord or you can reach out in the world chat. And if we're available, we'll come out and we'll help you for sure. All right, another thing that I want to highlight is you'll notice that I have wings on. You'll notice that everybody over here has wings on. Something cool that's unique to this game that in comparison to other games that I've played is that you get the ability to fly early on in this game. All right, within a couple of levels, you get your first pair, and you're able to fly wherever you want within your level cap. All right, now I will say that each section has a level cap before you, or yeah, level requirement before you can actually jump to that next area. So level 30, you're able to jump to that next area, and then I believe level 69 or 70 is your next area, and then currently we're at 79 and we're waiting for that next piece. Or no, was it? I think there was one before that. I think it was like 49 or something. But anyways, so there are level requirements to get to each new area. Uh, but yeah, if you have a group or if you can get some help from a higher level, you can definitely reach or obtain those levels pretty fast if you're grinding out some bosses. Some other things that I want to note is that every mob or every boss or every boss that you see in the game is available to turn into a mount or pet. And the way this works is this game has a card system. All right, and I'll show you in my inventory. I have a bunch of cards, and each card gives you different stats. And there are ultra rare cards. Those are the UR cards that you can potentially get from drops. They are a significantly lower chance of dropping, but they are there. All right, and that helps you get more damage, more different stats that you're looking for. All right, now I'll tell you that majority of the players that are currently playing at the end game currently, or where we're capped out at, are just looking for damage cards. All right, and this is to maximize our damage output. This way we can, if we don't have a group, we can take out bosses by ourselves. We can kill most of the mobs solo. We don't have to really worry about them out damaging us or doing too much damage. But anyways, what I was saying about these cards is you can actually turn any of these cards. I would not do it with a ultra rare card, but you can do it with just the regular cards into pets or mounts. So if I kill this Megalodon and I get a regular card, I could turn it into a pet or mount. Now, I will say that there is a 50% chance you'll get one or the other. All right, you don't get to actually choose which one you get. All right, so there's a chance you can get the pet, and there's a chance you can get the mount. And there are some really cool looking bosses that I would potentially wouldn't mind grinding out just to get their card and turning it into a pet or a mount. For instance, there are some skeletal dragons in this game that would be really cool to get a mount of. And I know some players have it. I've seen it on Discord. I have not yet obtained one of those. So I'm looking forward to doing that later on in the game. All right, so any pet and mount is available as a version of any of the mobs or bosses that are in the game currently. So that's something completely unique to this game that I haven't seen in other games. If you know of other games that have it, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. All right, another thing I want to tell you about is that you're able to switch out to any of the classes that are within your level. So there are a total of 25 classes that are going to be available at the final release of the game. There are, I believe, around 18, 19, somewhere in there that are currently released that you can kind of switch out with. Each one has their own perks and abilities. I'm currently in the Berserker class, and each one has 4 different unique skills that go with that class. I'll show you here. All right, here's our Berserker skills. You can pause the video if you want to read them, but each one does pretty cool effects, and some of them have really good damage scaling. So if you're looking to get on the leaderboard for the highest damage, you can look at some of the classes and try to decide on how you're going to work that out. So yeah, there's about 25 classes that are going to be available at the end of the full release of the game. So that's something cool to look forward to. Another cool thing about the game that I've noticed is another cool thing that I've noticed about the game is that there is a PvP system in place, but it's not fully utilized yet. So what I mean by that is this is similar to another game I've played where you have to toggle yourself as hostile, and then if there's someone else toggled as hostile, you can actually fight against them. I would like to see potentially in the future, which I know the developers mainly focused on just releasing the game right now, but maybe in the future after they release the final piece, we might see something along the lines of like an arena that would be really cool to do. If you've ever played World of Warcraft, I was a big fan of Warsong Gulch, that capture the flag arena. So something along those lines would be super cool, especially because we have the ability to fly around. And I think it would be pretty cool to see maybe a flying arena to where we're flying around and trying to complete a goal to win a arena match, or just trying to take each other out and seeing who is able to do such things. So another thing I can say about the game is it has a lot of collectability. The game is definitely a grindier version of games that I played in the past. So if you're looking for something to just pass the time and just casually just kill things, this would be definitely down your alley. It does have a trading system. It's not currently in effect. There were some exploiters that were kind of taking advantage of the trading system, so I'm looking forward to that being implemented later on after the fully released game is implemented. There is a marketplace that you can trade. Currently, only thing you're available to trade right now is just UR cards or ultra rare cards. So you can sell those on the marketplace. But I am looking forward to being able to trade in the future. This way I can kind of either give away my earlier sets that I used to level up, or help out newer players. So that would be something interesting to see as the game progresses. All right, and one last thing that I want to highlight before I end this video, all right, is that overall, the community in this game that's kind of built up, it's relatively small right now, but with your help, we can add more people to this community. And yeah, it's overall, it's been really positive. Like, everyone helps out each other. We're always posting on Discord, showing off, what is our current item that we've either upgraded or we found after hours of grinding out this one mob. We finally got that card, or that ultra rare card. So the community is really good in the game. So if you're looking for a positive community, this is definitely a game to look out for. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to jump in here and I'm going to start helping out this group of adventurers take out some megalodons. But other than that, I look forward to seeing you in game, and definitely reach out to me if you're in game and you need help, and I will try to help you out best I can. All right, so without further ado, I'm Loza Wolf, and I look forward to seeing you in a next video.
Game every night, we on lose or we'll fight. Brothers in hand, keep the levels in sight. I bet you to the stream, level up the scene. On the grind, never stop, living out the dream. Press the button fast, come to each quest. Friends on my side, putting skills to the test. A virtual reality with every new theme. Join the community, part of the team.